I get a lot of questions, you know, online, but before we can even get there, we need to have this video. Hey guys, welcome to the Salty Strikes channel, and this is another part of the Stay Salty series. I get a lot of questions, you know, online and down in the comment sections and stuff like that about how to catch bait. And I'm going to go into another video about how to catch live bait. But before we can even get there, we need to have this video because people ask me, how do I cast my net? And I will show you how I cast my net and why I choose to do it this way. There's so many different ways to do it. There's tons of videos out there you can look, but this is just the way I do it, and we'll go over that. Well, first, you got your main line, and basically the easiest way to keep this on your wrist is you just put that loop back through and then snug it down. And a lot of times this can loosen up and can fall off when you go to throw it. Sometimes it'll fall off when you go to throw it. So this is what I like to do, is I double up on it, and basically almost like a clove hitch, just bring the loop over one more time and snug it down, and it stays tight on my wrist so it doesn't come off. And then you just bring up your main line, and this is an 8-foot cast net with 3/8 mesh, and you kind of want to match your size of your mesh. Your 3/8 mesh means how big the opening is in your mesh here. And sometimes if the mesh is too big, if you got real small baits, they'll get all stuck inside here, and that's what we call a Christmas tree, because when it's hanging like that, is all the bait stuck in there, it looks like ornaments. So you Christmas tree your net. So, but normally, like when I'm fishing for mullet and pilchards and greenbacks and stuff like that, this works great. If you're trying to catch like smaller things, you may want to dump down to like a 1/4-inch size net. For like deeper depths, you want to go a little bit heavier so the net sinks faster. And for like lighter, shallower waters, you know, a lighter net will work. It's easier to throw. These are your braille lines. This is your horn. And this is, when you pull your braille lines in, that's what closes the net on the fish. And I just grab about a foot away from the horn after you get off the top, and then I come through, and I come in here and make sure that none of the lead line down here at the bottom is over top of any of the braille line, and that'll mess you up. So just kind of string it out. Like I said, this is an 8-foot net. My other lighter one is a 7-foot, and I use this most of the time because it sinks a little faster, and I use the other one when I'm fishing in like shallower, but we're going to go over that when I get onto the how to catch bait. This is just how to throw the cast net and why I throw it this way. So once I got it strung out like this, I come down about at my waist, and then bring it back over, and I pile it all in one hand. And then I start taking about maybe like 1/3 of this out like that. Sling this, put it over in the hand too. And then I just take the closest line to you and make sure this is laying this way, not that way. You want it laying in, bring it up, put it in your thumb. And I do it one more time. Bring it up, put it in your thumb. And then the reason I throw my cast net this way is because like when I'm in the boat, I can move around. I got everything all on my hand right now. I don't have it in my mouth. I don't have it slung over my shoulder. I can control my boat if I need to, use my trolling motor remote and everything, but this hand's free. So basically all I have to do is pick this up, and then I'm ready to throw. So that's what we're gonna do at this point. And we're gonna go make it, I'm gonna check it right out here. And when you sling this out, you just kind of want to let this, hold on to this and let this go last. Just like that, and it spreads open. You let it sink. And then you kind of just choke it back to get everything in. And we got a pinfish. Got it all choked up here, about down to the waist. Back over. Got about a third. Sling it over. Pick up another quarter. I'm gonna pick up one end, make sure it's over, pick it up, put it in your thumb, and you just pick up the skirt. Throw it like that. Got one more pinfish. And this is perfect bait. That's what you're kind of looking for. It just depends on what you're fishing for, but that's how I throw my cast net, and I'll probably put that back in slow motion. And you could always rewind to see it again. But that's how I throw my cast net. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button to follow all our adventures, and I'll keep going on with this series about, you know, kind of how-tos about a lot of questions that I get online, and I'll try to answer them. So stick around for that. Hit that notification bell. Thumbs up are greatly appreciated. Until we see you next time, stay salty.